Hello, everyone. So here we are with one of our tricky math lessons. So I hope you guys are ready to pay attention. If you are not, you should stop this video and come back when you are ready. So I really need you paying attention and looking at me. I love that you can see me now. Miss Kristen and I worked very hard to figure out a way that we could do this, and so that it was easy for you guys to see me and see your papers at the same time. So we hope that you like it. So here's what we have: 10 bears on a bus. So this is what I did. This paper that you have, this blue paper, I think everyone's is blue. This blue paper of 10 bears on a bus is not for you to write on. So sometimes that's hard to remember. So I put it inside, this special thing that we have. So if you want to take your other paper out and put it inside here, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but even I did that so that I don't forget that it's not a paper to write on. We're going to be putting things on that. So you don't have to do any of this right now. Right now you're just watching, like you can pretend that we're at the carpet and I'm showing you up on the screen. So you're just going to watch right now, but later you're going to go and do this because you have all of these papers. Also, remember that bag of goodies that we used that has, these are called linking cubes, and it should have 2 crayons that match your linking cubes. So my linking cubes are red and green, and then I have a red and green crayon. You're going to need these, and you're going to need your crayons that match. If you don't have crayons that match, before you do this paper, you should go and find some that match. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be close. Okay, so these are materials that we're going to need. So I'm going to set these here. And I'm going to get my crayons out. Those are the colors that I'm going to use on my paper. And on your paper today, you can see Miss Kristen made this paper for us. So of course the name line is long enough. And there's a box for your number in the corner. I hope you have not forgot your number. You know your number, right? It's been such a long time. Do you guys remember my number? Yep, 100. So there's plenty of room for you to write your name, first name and your last name on your paper. And here's how we're going to play 10 bears on a bus. You are going to get out all of your linking cubes. Okay, do you see that? Only 10 bears can ride on our bus. Only 10. But some, do you know what Mrs. Haldine's going to say? Some are going to be green and some are going to be red. So let's figure out. Some are green and some are red. Figure out how many I have. So, and then I'm going to push these. See what I'm doing? I'm kind of pushing these to the side. Okay. So I have 10 bears on my bus. I mean, we're pretending they're bears, right? Linking cubes, bears, we can pretend. So, however, if you remember what I've been teaching you, there's something wrong with how I have this bus set up. I've been teaching you that all of the red ones need to stay together and the green ones need to stay together, right? So I don't care which way these bears are facing, inside out or upside down. See, that part does not matter, but it does matter that they're staying together because it's easier to count them. You'll notice if you did your graphing sheet yet today, it's easier to count if we color all of the same things one color. you haven't done it yet, when you do it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So once I have them all set up on my bus, I can't slide that very good, like that. You're going to use those crayons and you're going to draw this on your 10 frame over here. So see how I have, and I can just draw it by using dots because that represents, that's a word we use in math a lot. These red dots represents those bears on the bus. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the red, and how many green? So I can count them if I have to, or you guys should be getting quicker. I know a whole row and one more, that would be 5, plus one more is 6. So I'm going to make this do a whole row and one more. That's one way to make 10. So I'm going to say 4 red, or whatever color you have. It might be yellow and purple. And you might not get the same numbers that I did the first time. 4 and 6. Now I'm going to use my finger. Watch. I'm going to say 4 plus 6 equals 10. I am going to try to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different ways to get 10. You're going to show Mrs. Pauline 8 different ways you can get 10. You're going to have all of these cubes that you can use in a different way, but only 10 bears can ride your bus at a time. Okay? I'm going to do one more. I'm going to mix these up and let's see a different way I can do it. I'm just going to start kind of adding these bears on. Make sure all of your cubes are disconnected. Okay, it will be a lot easier if your bears are not holding hands or, you know, trying to smoochy smooch or something. That would not be good, right? Because then it makes it hard to put them in their own seat. Every bear has to be in his own seat on the bus. They cannot be sharing a seat. And every seat is a square. So I'm going to get rid of all of these extras, push them to the side. Here's a different way, you see this, that these bears can ride the bus. These 10 bears, look at them. So this would be, I'm going to slide it over. I'm going to draw it just like I did it here. I'm going to make it here. So all but one, right? All but one on a 10 frame is how many? 9. Then I'm going to leave this one open for the red. Actually, I'm going to do that red one right now. See how it matches? I didn't just put a red dot anywhere. I put it in the exact spot on, as if this was the bus. Okay. So how many green? Let's say this time I decided to write the green first. 9 green plus how many red? 1 equals 10. Remember, use your finger and say it. 9 plus 1 equals 10. So 4 plus 6 equals 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. You're going to get a whole bunch of different ways using those cubes. And I hope you know where they are because you were supposed to put them in a very safe place. I hope you did that. Okay? Good luck. I cannot wait to see your recording sheet. I hope you have fun with your pretend bears. And I will talk to you all later.